don't know if you guys can hear me, but finally got my ticket to Lukla. I'm at the airport and it's absolutely chaos. I mean, there's 2 gates and there's like 4 flights and the lady's talking and I don't know what she's saying. Hopefully I make my flight. I'll check in later.
So on this episode, I'm going to take you guys on my adventure. We're going to start out here in the Kathmandu airport. I'm waiting for a flight to Lukla. Now, this ticket you can acquire from any travel agency for about $340, and that's round trip. And the flights are always very, very weather dependent. So you might go, you might not. Many treks to Everest Base Camp begin with a half-hour flight from Kathmandu to the village of Lukla. Mine begins like any other. This flight is considered by many to be the most dangerous part of their journey. Departing Kathmandu, you are bound for Tenzing Hillary Airport, dubbed the most dangerous airport in the world by some show on the History Channel that nobody cares about. Nevertheless, takers of this flight do not hesitate in pointing this out. Sitting on the right-hand side of the plane, I peer out the not-so-clean window over the cloud-filled valley below us. As the roar of the engine fades into the background noise, we enter a valley as mountains rise up on either side of the plane. 30 minutes into our flight and our destination comes into view. Leaning into the aisle and peering out the plane's windshield, it's called a windshield on a plane, right? I can just make out the airport in the distance. We are nearly level with the runway, which comes to an abrupt stop at a near vertical face at the runway's edge. The closer we get, the faster our approach feels. Before I know it, we hit the ground and the plane tail slides out to the right as we skid up Tenzing Hillary Airport.
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
The ostentation of traveling uphill is also not an illusion. The runway has a gradient of 12%, meaning when the plane takes off, it plunges downhill towards a 2,000-foot abyss. The airport has a 12% gradient towards the end of the 1,500-foot runway, which is about the equivalent of a 10-story building. So, accidents here are pretty common. Between October 2008 and October 2013, 4 small Lukla-bound aircrafts crashed, killing around 33 people. The airport does not close in fierce winds or poor visibility, but the weather in the mountains changes so rapidly that a flight might already be airborne where conditions become dangerous. Now, all of these little airplanes are also only flown with the visual aid, so if you can't see the airport, the runway, you're not landing. So this oftentimes causes a lot of backlogs and long delays.
Alright, well, we just landed in Lukla. And the ride was definitely a little bumpy. I tried to get a cool, oh man, I'm out of breath already and we're barely at 10,000 feet. Let's go take it out.
So once you land in Lukla, you land here at this little town at the base of the Himalayas, really the gateway to the Himalayas. You walk through all these little villages and towns. They all kind of look the same, with the same things. They sell the same things. The layouts are all kind of the same. They're all within, a couple feet from the main trail. And at this point, you start seeing people from all over the world, out here to see the highest mountain in the world. And it's quite refreshing seeing so many different faces every day.
Okay, well, I made it to Lukla. I bought my map. I was going to eat lunch, but I'm just gonna save it and try to make it to Freaking. Look at this little kid. That's a weird game they're playing. Okay, well, the first order of business is to try to make it to Freaking and try to get a place to sleep and have some food because I have not had a full meal for about 24 hours now. So hopefully I have enough money for 17 days. I only brought 200 bucks. Kind of a challenge for me, so let's see how we go. Let's see how we do, I guess. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We have arrived to our first bridge. The first bridge of, I think, many. It has a little waterfall, and it's pretty. And this is the Himalayas, I guess. I was expecting a lot more not green. Huh. Who'd have thought? Okay, I lied. This is actually the first big bridge, and it's kind of bouncy. I don't know if you can tell, but it goes a long way down. It's kind of fun, actually. Check out this bridge. This one's a little different. This is cool. There's helicopters passing every couple hours. My guess is supplies for people who got in trouble. But there's all these cool carved rocks with symbols on them. They're probably prayers. Same ones that are on the prayer wheels. And man, somebody worked really, really hard to make these. I mean, if you look closely, the amount of detail on them is pretty cool. Here's the prayer wheel. That's a big one. It's got little ones and big ones, and forgot what that white thing is called, but I've seen a couple of those. Yeah, freaking Ed. That's my YouTube channel. I make silly videos. After 2 hours of hiking from Lukla, I finally made it to my first tea house, and I haven't eaten all day, and it got me some dal bap, and it's mostly vegetarian. It's all vegetarian. It's rice, some kind of lentil stew, potatoes, and some green stuff, green onions maybe, and it is delicious.
So once I got to Fat King, I had a little bit of time to kill. So what else would I do but fly my drone? I immediately got the attention of all the local kids. Right now you can't see as many, but you'll see the crowd will grow, and everybody's still interested on seeing this little flying toy, really. They were still amazed that they could fly so high and far away, and they love watching me fly it. It's pretty fun.
For my first night tea housing, I stayed at the Snow Lodge in Thacking, and it comes with a cow. So don't have a cow, man, because there's one right there. It's just a camera. No, there's nothing. No, mine, my toy. No. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Yasai.
Okay.
What is this?
Is he your brother? He's your brother? What's his name?
English.
Oh. Is that your sister, or who's that your friend?
His friend.
Yeah? It's just video, look. Just video. Yeah, they're playing soccer over there. You have ball? Do you play soccer? Hey. It's just, look. It's just video. So, all along the way, there are these prayer wheels. And, yeah, here, because it's like a little game, you gotta spin all of them. High score gets you full enlightenment. It's the start of day 2. And it started out raining. I'm still in Fat King. It's around 6 a.m. And today I'm going to try to make it to Namaste, but no, still got the map. We gotta look at the map. But I'm gonna have trekking poles, and the straps were too small and they kept falling off. So I found a local tailor, and hopefully he'll fix them up for me. Smile. Hi. Cool. It's still raining out. Hopefully. Yep, like that.
Every so often I pass a lone porter carrying a mammoth load of supplies up the mountain. Some of them are well in their golden years and are carrying as much as 175 pounds, only using a strap around their head and a rudimentary walking stick. Everywhere you will look, you will see children running up and down the mountainsides in nothing but sandals. Quite impressive, actually.
Did you guys see that yak train? They got inside him by a time lapse and they fucked it up. But whatever. So about a little slippery. About 30 minutes in, there's this cool waterfall. Majestic as fuck. Sorry, majestic, it's majestic. Hope I don't die here. I'm like struggling. I did it. Goodbye, waterfall. It was nice seeing ya. It's a very pretty waterfall, it goes up pretty high. Come on, yak, go on the bridge. Alright guys, so I got a little time lapse going on right here. Hopefully it should come out pretty good. There's a pretty big crowd earlier today and it was just freaking crazy. I got to fly my drone, got some cool shots hopefully. Gotta back that card up before it goes in the water. Yeah, check it out. If you look closely, the bridge is slight, there's a slight swing to it. So as you're walking, it's you gotta be in rhythm with it. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this little yak train to go through and give it a go. I finally made it to 2 bridges. You can probably see one below. It's really hard to hold the phone when the bridge is swinging, but it's really cool. This is the Himalayas, I guess. You got prayer flags everywhere, beautiful scenery everywhere, and you can almost like slip and die pretty much anywhere. Everything is wet. I'm actually looking forward to going up into altitude a little bit, so at least it's snow instead of water. Water just kind of gets everywhere. So I just about completed the 2 bridges, which means Namche is about another hour or so from here, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. Wow. You got Sherpas everywhere, prayer flags, and just awesome scenery. Wow. Alright guys, I made it to Namche. Well, at least according to that sign. You can tell there's a bunch of yaks behind me. So I had to put up with their shit, literally. I'm pretty high up here. Elevation on that thing said it's 3,400 meters. So freedom units, I want to say that's like 11,000. Peace. Woo! Look at the yaks! The yaks! It is gorgeous out here, guys. Wow. I made it to Namche and I found a little restaurant hotel thing, and it's gonna be my first time trying momos. They look pretty good, so let's see how it goes. Alright, let's try some momos. A little sauce. Ooh, hot. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright guys, I managed to get a room here in Namche Bazaar. These rooms are pretty simple. You can see behind me there's usually 2 beds and some kind of little trash can. And they give you a lock with a key, and that's pretty much it. But hey, what can you expect for $2? This is freaking amazing. And the most surprising thing about this is the view. Check it out. The view's amazing. I made a little fuzzy friend. Hey, what's your name, doggy? Doggy! What's your name? He's not having any of it. Come on, look at the camera, dog. No.
Namche Bazaar, elevation 11,200 feet. It's a tourist hub and the most popular resting stop in the Khumbu region. This hilly settlement is shaped like a horseshoe and positioned in a very unconventional location, the freaking Himalayas. You'll find a bunch of hotels, lodges, and a museum, a stupa, monasteries, several bakeries, aka cafes, and many well-stocked stores. This is kind of like the last stop before going out into the real mountain. Here, trekkers can access the modern communication facility to stay connected to the outside world. Namche Bazaar, a gateway to the high Himalayas and known for offering wonderful views of snow-capped peaks, is considered to hold the distinction of being the wealthiest district in Nepal. It is in fact a junction of trekking trails where different Everest trek routes are diverged. And on the next episode, join me as I take my first acclimatization day to Kumjung, a beautiful hillside town above Namche Bazaar.